We have Priyanka also joining us live. She's at another vantage point from where this roadshow will pass. Priyanka, over to you if you can give us a sense of what's happening on the ground.
Well, that's right, Sanika. We do see how the roadshow has started, and we are here at a very important vantage point of this entire rally. We are in the Maninagar constituency, where in fact the Prime Minister had been fighting the elections for as an MLA. In fact, he had resigned as an MLA in 2014 after he had been elected as the Prime Minister. And we do see that here in Maninagar, the workers in fact have also gathered here. The kind of welcome that we are expecting that the Prime Minister will also be getting with respect to how he is in his home constituency, and of course the workers who have gathered here, all of them waiting for the Prime Minister to come here, and they are holding the placards of the BJP, they are holding the placards of Narendra Modi, and that's what we are seeing right now with respect to how the scenes are here in Maninagar, and of course a very, very important constituency when it comes to Narendra Modi. And you can see that the chants, by the chants we get to see the kind of love that the Prime Minister really garners from this particular constituency as well. We'll get in a word from some of the supporters, because the mood is set for the road show to be carried out in the entire constituencies of Ahmedabad. Of course goes into polls in the second phase. Let's get in a word. आप लोग यहाँ पे खड़े हुए हैं प्रधानमंत्री का वेलकम करने के लिए खड़े हुए।
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल वेलकम करने के लिए वोट फॉर बीजेपी, दैट्स इट।
और ये मणिनगर उनका घर होता था, उनका
यस मणिनगर उनका घर है, और मणिनगर तो आना ही है वेलकम करने के लिए सोने का। यस,
तो एक बहुत अलग सा एक होम फैक्टर भी है कि आप घर के सन ऑफ द सॉइल जो घर के हैं वो उनको वेलकम करने।
घर के
घर के वडील आ रहे हैं यहाँ के,
घर के वडील आ रहे, घर के नेता,
घर के लीडर, बड़े सबसे लीडर है। अभी हम घर के जैसे बड़े होते हैं ना, उसके सबसे बड़े हैं हमारे यहाँ।
तो एक फैमिली जैसा नाता भी आपका,
फैमिली जैसे हमारे दादा है।
So you see the kind of personal connect that the Prime Minister really has in Maninagar, because the worker is talking about him as the vadil of the family. That's what they say in Gujarati, the leader of the family, the leader of the family as well. So this is something that the BJP cadre on the ground is in fact saying right now about the Prime Minister, saying that they are waiting for the Prime Minister to come here so that they get a glimpse of the Prime Minister as well. Let's tell our viewers as to what's really expected here today. We do see that a massive road show that is being conducted of the Prime Minister, as we do see that these constituencies where he's going to be passing by are going to go into polling in the second phase of voting. That's on 5th of December, and that is why we see that in the last few days of the campaigning, where the Prime Minister is going to be arriving here and will be speaking, will be meeting with the BJP cadre as well. Apart from that, this is being called a Pushpa rally, a Pushpanjali rally, in fact a road show that is being conducted of the Prime Minister. There are at least 4 vantage points where he will be going and also offering flowers to the various statues of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel and of course Pandit Deen Dayal Upadhyay as well. Some of the leaders that the Prime Minister has time and time again mentioned in his rallies as well, and that is what we see here today, that a massive road show in his home state, in his bastion, that is Maninagar as well, that he will be passing through by, and we can expect that the Prime Minister will be arriving here in perhaps 30 minutes to 40 minutes. And we have been seeing about how the kind of following that the Prime Minister also garners in the women voters, and that's what we see right now here. Let's get in a word from them, and we are seeing how they have been in fact waiting here to meet with the Prime Minister, to see the Prime Minister. In fact, he's just going to be coming from here and going towards this statue, offering flowers as well, and then passing by from here. But while we show these visuals, let's speak to them and understand. आप लोग मोदी जी का वेलकम करने आए हो? हाँ, yes. इलेक्शन में आप लोग ग्राउंड पे काम कर रहे हो, वो बार बार ये बोल रहे हैं कि ग्राउंड पे हर बूथ पे काम करना है, ये सारी बातें वो बार बार बोल रहे हैं। हाँ। बताइए, आप लोग भी इलेक्शन में काम कर रहे हो, ग्राउंड पे बीजेपी के लिए बूथ लेवल पे काम कर रहे हो?
यस।
और मोदी जी के लिए आप यहाँ पे मणिनगर में आए हुए हो, मोदी जी का घर माना जाता है, गढ़ माना जाता है।
यस, ये मोदी जी का घर ही है। अपना हम मोदी को बहुत चाहते हैं। ये छोटा बच्चा भी साथ में भी आया है, मोदी को देखने ही आया है।
अच्छा, आप भी आए हो, मोदी जी को देखने आए हो? So all right, so this is the kind of atmosphere that we see. This is This is more of a home event for them. All of them saying that this is a leader of their own house. This is a family member of their own house, and that is who they are waiting to welcome. This is not just the Prime Minister. And remember, this is something that he had reiterated in the rallies as well, that he had addressed today. The Prime Minister speaking about how in Ahmedabad just an hour ago, before the roadshow there he had stated that, we tell the booth level workers that Narendra Modi had come and not that the Prime Minister had come. So this kind of personal connect that we see of the Prime Minister here on the ground, very much apparent when we speak to the ground level cadre of the BJP. These are the booth level workers, in fact, here in Maninagar, who are going to be working for the Prime Minister, for the BJP, in fact, in the second phase of elections. And time again, we have seen in this particular campaign where the Prime Minister has been talking about how every booth is important, how each and every booth level worker is important. And we have seen this being said by the Prime Minister in several rallies, including the ones that he addressed here today, where he said that each and every booth needs to be functioning and needs to win 100%, and each and every booth is important. And he had also mentioned how in each and every door-to-door campaign as well, the people should be talking about how their own son of the soil, Narendra Modi, had been here, and he stated very categorically in Himmatnagar to the booth level workers that don't say that the Prime Minister had come, say that your own Narendra Bhai had come. That's the kind of personal connect that we see that the Prime Minister really has here in his home state, and specifically here in Maninagar as well. And this is, of course, to reiterate, the constituency where the Prime Minister had been contesting elections from in 2012 is the last elections that he contested, and that was from this particular constituency as well. And that is why we see the kind of welcome that the Prime Minister is also getting. And we are seeing how some of the issues, in fact, have also been mentioned. You can see the placards of BJP, and you can also see the kind of developmental work that the BJP has done is also on these placards. This is, of course, the Metro and the Vande Bharat Express, followed by the leaders, that is C.R. Patil, Bhupendra Patel, Narendra Modi, Amit Shah and JP Nadda as well. बताइए आप ये सारे जो डेवलपमेंटल के काम हुए हैं उसका पोस्टर लेके खड़े हैं, ऐसा काम हुआ है, मानते हैं आप ग्राउंड?
जी मानते हैं, हुआ है, क्यों नहीं हुआ है, बहुत किया है मोदी जी ने हमारे लिए, इसलिए हम सब अपना काम छोड़ के मोदी जी को देखने इतने दूर से आए यहाँ पे।
आप भी बीजेपी के कार्यकर्ता है?
हाँ जी।
किस तरह से काम हो रहा है ग्राउंड पे, क्योंकि मोदी जी ने बार बार कहा है कि बूथ लेवल पे हर बहुत ज्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट काम होता है, हर बूथ एक इम्पोर्टेंट महत्वपूर्ण होता है।
सब काम हो रहा है इनके राज से, ऐसे कोई बात नहीं काम नहीं हो रहा है। इस बार मोदी सरकार आएगी, बस ये फिक्स है, यहाँ मोदी आना है, मोदी जी आना है।
मोदी जी लास्ट टाइम यहाँ पर आए थे तो उन्होंने यहाँ से इलेक्शंस कंटेस्ट किए थे, ये उनका घर माना जाता है, उनका गढ़ माना जाता है। यहाँ पे किस तरह से उत्सुकता है बीजेपी काडर में उनको वेलकम करने?
आप देख ही सकते हैं कि कितनी उत्सुकता है, पब्लिक दूर दूर से देखने आ रही मोदी जी के लिए। मोदी मोदी।
What you see is once again the kind of welcome that the Prime Minister is, of course, getting here, the kind of waiting, in fact, the BJP cadre is doing here, the kind of placards that they're holding. There are masks of the Prime Minister as well. So this really goes to show the kind of reception that he is getting here on the ground in the massive road show that he's going to be conducting here today. In fact, he started from a very crucial point, that is of the Naroda Patia area. And of course, going from there, he's going to be coming towards Thakkar Bapanagar and then Maninagar, and finally ending this entire route at the RTO circle as well. And also that comes at the last point of this road show. It comes in the Gandhinagar South constituency as well. So tomorrow what we can expect is part 2 of this road show, where he is going to be covering constituencies in Gandhinagar, not just in Ahmedabad. And that's what we are expecting in the last run-up to the elections, the last few hours of the campaigning that we have seen that being undertaken by the Prime Minister. The kind of heavy lifting that we had been talking about is something that we will see in person in this massive road show that is going to be conducted by the Prime Minister. Back to you in the studios.